Loading up the ute, getting ready to go and line in the rifles with Will from Heartland Hunting. Got to have the rifles. Come on, Danny, you're letting the team down, mate. You coming ready to go hunting or what?
I'm ready.
You ready? Come on, mate. You ready now? Let's go. Let's go. Let's go line in the rifles. G'day, Aaron here from Arming the Nation. I'm in beautiful down south New Zealand. What part of New Zealand am I in here? It's the southern...
Yeah, right in the southern bit of it, yeah.
Right down the southern bit. I can't say too much because it's a secret spot, okay? So I've come hunting here in New Zealand. I've been lucky enough to be invited by Will Mullin from Heartland Hunting. Good to see you, Will.
There you go, mate, you're right.
So what are we doing today, Will?
Well, we're sighting in at the moment. Just making sure the rifle is on target. So yeah, at 100, 200, 300, right out to 4.
Beautiful. So what Will's getting me to do, because he doesn't know me from a bar of soap, I was very impressed when I was talking to Will on the phone about coming here. He says, I don't just take anyone up into the hills hunting. He said, I want to make sure that they really can shoot, because he's very big about humane kill and ethical hunting, which I was impressed by that, Will, when you spoke to me about that. So what he's explained to me what we're going to be doing, we're going to be zeroing the rifle in at 100, setting the turret to 0, and then we're going to be putting a metal plate up at 100, 200, then adjusting to the correct minutes of the rifle, so I understand when I actually go out hunting how high to aim, and then 300, and then out to 400. So it's a one shot, one kill, and ethical. So anything else you'd like to add to that, Will?
No, just identifying your target is most important, paramount.
100%.
Yeah, so when we're hunting animals on the hill, we like to stalk into around about that 400 range if we can. Yeah, especially roaring stags, that sort of thing.
Absolutely.
And get a nice clean shot on them, mate.
So, well, after we have it set in, we'll be using a rangefinder. I'll test out the rangefinder here to make sure it's working, and that way when we find the deer we can use the rangefinder, find out where our animal is, and then we'll know exactly how many minutes to come up, or MRAD if your scope on your rifle is in MRAD, but mine's in MOA. So we'll use the rangefinder and hopefully be able to hit it one shot, one kill. Is that what we're doing, Will?
That's what we're doing, all right, mate. Yep.
Righto, let's get into it and we'll line these rifles in.
Good on you.
Righto, target's at 100 metres. Righto, so part of this before we go out hunting, Will likes to make sure his rifles are lined in. So we're going to make sure that we're definitely hitting 100 at 100 accurately with a shot. I'll put 3 shots down range, line it in 0 at 100. Then we'll work out our windage to shoot past 100. So when we get the deer and we sight it in, we know exactly what range it is, and we can wind the minutes up every shot to whatever it is. One shot, one kill. What do you reckon, Will? Right to go, mate?
Bloody oath.
Lucky I'm in New Zealand. Look at that. Shooting with a can. Arming the Nation's using a can. I am in New Zealand. So I am not in Australia. Definitely in New Zealand using a can. She's a hit. I'll fire 3 shots. Mark, it's such a pleasure to shoot with a 308, not have to wear hearing protection. What the hell's wrong with them in Australia? Alright, the rifle's clear. Definitely clear, chamber indicators in. We'll go forward, Will, and we'll check the target.
Hey, did you put it one click over to the right?
Already done.
Roger.
Righto, let's pull. I'll try and shoot 3 shots, Willy baby.
Willy baby. Righto. Just above 1 minute.
A click or a minute or what? Is it in the red or
Oh,
not?
hang on. No, one click, sorry. Yeah,
Righto.
you're right on the tip of the red.
I'm not gonna adjust anything. I'll take the next shots just to see if we pull a
Yeah,
grip.
do it again.
There's a lot of wind out there, and the wind will be pushing that bullet the slightest amount. I just gotta wait for the wind. Waiting. Well,
I didn't even see that one. I think it's in the same hole.
just gotta wait for that wind again. Come on, God, give me a break.
Pretty much the same hole, I'd say.
Rifle's clear.
Clear. I'll shoot up on the bite and have a look.
Chamber flag's in.
Yep, yep.
Rifle's clear, and I've even dropped the mag out, Will.
Take a photo.
Boomska! On the money. On the money.
Fucking beautiful.
Alright.
So Will, after our findings that worked out well, we zeroed the rifle in with the reload that we're using at 100 metres, spot on, and then we worked out using the Hornady app, it was very close but not right on. Could be maybe because we're using a silencer. It mightn't have allowed for a silencer on the firearm, but we worked out 100 to 200, we could have come up 2.5 minutes, 200 to 300, 5 minutes, and 300 to 400 was 9 minutes, and we hit the target. Are you happy with that for a humane kill on the trip?
Pretty much bang on at 400.
Okay.
That was a solid hit right in the middle of the plate.
Oh, that's good.
So
Yep.
no, we're real happy with that. Yep.
Oh, brilliant. So at least now we know that when we go out, we can range an animal. We know, like for example, if it was 480, we can just come back maybe quarter of a minute, half a minute, and we know we're going to be somewhere within the kill shot. So it's given us a good basis point to start with. So
Yeah.
hopefully that will be right. Is there anything else you want to add, or you happy?
Well, it's just a lot of guys will shoot out further. That's all good and well, but you've got to be super confident with your firearm
100%.
and knowing your loads. You know, especially if you're reloading.
100%. Yes.
Using factory ammo, it's not always, you know, it doesn't always go to plan.
Well, I proved to you today, didn't I, that factory ammo does not hold a tighter group as reloaded ammo.
Yeah.
Absolute proof.
Yep.
Proof's in the paper.
Yep.
But today too had to take into allowance a lot of wind today, so had to wait for wind, and wind can be this much wind at 100 metres.
Yeah.
Out at 500 it can be that far out.
Yeah,
so
yeah, definitely.
we have to always allow for
Yep.
the wind and make sure that you can get a humane kill. All right, thanks Will.
No, bloody good, mate. You did a good job.
Thanks mate.
Thank you.